Hey everyone, we're back with some Fate Grand Order with Avalon le Fae, with the, well, kind of, sort of, end of Act 1. Splitting it into two videos because it is very long. That's like the third time I've done that intro. I tried to start recording yesterday twice, but got cut off twice and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just save it for later. This is bad luck right there. So, I forgot to look at the quest again. I meant to yesterday, forgot, and I was like, okay, I'll do it again. Because I imagine there's going to be some tricky ones coming up. Let's just bring Napoleon. Can't go wrong with him, and... like, Emiya? Yeah, that looks solid. Give you that. Do we have the plug suit on? Well... let's actually frontline Emiya. Because he... you know, he kind of has an Arts Noble phantasm, right? Sort of. Right, so we made it to Norwich. I'm sure everything's gonna go just dandy. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna go bad, but I think it's gonna end up at least kind of positive. It's gonna leave on a hopeful note, let's say that. Hey, old man, how's that armor repair I asked you for coming along? Why the humans are... and the fairies get along? Oh, that finished ages ago. Took me 2 days to rehammer the whole thing. Know you've been taking good care of it. It's time you put it to the pasture. Fire, you would stop by the brass shop and choose a new set already. You roast apples here? Doesn't that make them hot? Wait, there's something on it. Something see-through and shiny. What, on an apple? Yeah, okay, humans, sales clear. It's your first time in Norwich, good Sir Fang. Oh, he's fancy. This here's a new addition to the Count's menu. The Count of Monte Cristo. You won't find it anywhere in stuffy old Oxford. Here, have a taste if you don't believe me. Don't worry, this one's on the house. Renting them out for free all over the commercial district. Dang it, where'd the chimney sweep fairy go? You, it's your job to get rid of the suit. What have you been doing out here? Oh, come on, good sorry human. What's the harm? That thing's gonna be falling on our heads soon enough. Once it does, it'll blow away all the suit anyway, along with the rest of your apartment building. So are they just like having a good time, not worrying about, you know, their impending deaths? It's not the point. Even though you know it's going to rain tomorrow, you still need to wash the windows. And when you know a storm is coming, you still need to keep the yard neat. Why? Because you never know when a new potential tenant might show up. What, he's a landlord? Can't run a business while passing up opportunities for new clientele. I guess you're right about that. No wonder they call you the Spriggan of this street. There really is no beating a human when it comes to making money. Don't go dying on me, old man. Did humans introduce capitalism to fairies? How could you? This is all you guys get done yesterday. Not slacking off on me, are ya? I swear everyone's been on edge since they heard Morgan abandoned the city. Even the soldiers are all holed up in the Spriggan's tower instead of making their patrols. Why are they silhouettes instead of just showing the sprite? Like before, they've never really cared about, you know, using sprites to, you know, for generic NPCs, but is it just because they're in an alley? That's actually just the shading. Don't you guys see this is the perfect opportunity? All we gotta do is borrow a little from the guys who won't even notice it's gone. It's stealing. Harbor's off limits? Dang it. Just when Ferry Britain's first ocean liner stocked there. They say, you know, about Mario's construction like nothing else. You want us to lose to Count's Cuddy Sark? So the Count has to be a servant, right? Like, that's Japanese name, Cuddy Sark? Is it actually just the Count? But, is the Count a weeb? I'm sorry, but until the new lumber... this is the fancy guy, right? Until the new lumber shipment comes in, there's nothing I can do. Wonder what Lord Spriggan's planning to do about this. Hi, here's us. It's so... noisy. Right? Welcome to Norwich, Fairy Britain's only port town. One of the laws passed during the era of the High Queen prohibited the construction of any new iron weapons. So for about 1900 years, there are no iron weapons made in Fairy Britain whatsoever. But... Oberon, I thought that was you. You always do stand out. What the heck are you doing in Norwich? Haven't you seen the sky? Huh? You mean those rain clouds? Yes, I did think they were on, since the rainy season's supposed to be over now. I thought isn't it Britain? I thought it always rained. I've never been to Britain, that's just what I've heard, but... It's gonna take more than a few rain clouds to put a damper on Norwich. Right, Knack? Knack? That's a name. But the good actor's never far from where there's fun to be had. Norwich is about to have the party of a lifetime, yes? Of course the Fairy King's not gonna miss that. Haha, you got that right. Really are something else, Oberon. We scoundrels of Norwich knew we were asking for trouble when we broke the law and turned this town into a smithing city. Do you think smithing iron has something to do with the Moors? Like, you gotta think, why would Morgan ban making iron weapons? Either A, she doesn't want the fairies to kill themselves, or B, maybe it has something to do with whatever causes the Moors to appear. Compared to the Queen's sheer might, this calamity pool is nothing. Thanks, Oberon. Be sure to come by the shop later. The wife's a big fan of yours, you know. Dang, who's that Earth Clan fairy? Had one hell of an aura about him. How long has he been working the forge? It'll be more than 200 or 300 years. I know what you mean. Knack, was it? Had the same incredibly obstinate aura as you do. That ain't what I was talking about. If you're curious about Knack, I can take you to a smithy later. I believe he's a low-class fairy who's been around for 400 years, so knows pretty much everything about the history of smithing in Fairy Britain. 400 years? Even though he's a low-class fairy? It's because his purpose hasn't changed. He's still just as capable a smith as ever. Now, where was I? Oh, right. 100 years ago, Spriggan led Norwich to greater prosperity by rolling back the No Iron Weapons law. The law was originally passed because iron weapons are dangerous to fairies. Having more of them in circulation would inevitably result in more homicides, or fairycides. But is Hami, like... Is that related to the word human? Like, I guess, kinda like Homo sapien, like... Yeah, kinda? Maybe? I've never thought about that. But then, between the northern fairies' suspicious activity, the rise in the number of Moors, and above all, the development in human technology, it's clear the Fae folk would need to rely on iron again. Spriggan was able to convince the Queen of the necessity, and she relented. Ever since, Norwich went from being a city of fairies to a city where the laws of smithing come first. While Salisbury is the only city that grants humans their freedom under Fairy Britain's rules. All are equal under the laws of artisanry in Norwich. Okay, so it's like a meritocracy, kind of? Here, while some fairies still have human slaves, others respect humans for their skill at smithing. In fact, there are even some human merchants who are so respected that they have a steady pool of fairy labor they regularly exploit. You mean, there are human company owners slave-driving fairy employees here? Yeah, get 'em! Stick it to the big guy. That's right. You won't find their stores on Main Street, though. They're more under-the-counter outfits. Fairies are pure by nature, which also makes them gullible. There's no end to fairies here who are worked to the point of dying from exhaustion. Yeah, get 'em! Kill those fairies! They don't even have one more pound to show for it. Suffice it to say, Norwich is known for both its smithing and its loose morals. But then, that's just how it is for all human cities, isn't it? Nice shiny storefronts next to filthy back alleys. And Spriggan, the head of the Earth Clan and lord of his city, has been at all shy about promoting those kinds of ventures. Sometimes, he even feels as though he's trying to turn Norwich into a human city. A human city, huh? So is the fact that there's a calamity pool in the sky here now kind of judgment on Norwich? Like, is it just nature's way of punishing the city for its misdeeds or something? Of course not. There's good and bad in any city. Norwich is hardly special in that sense. Winding up the side of the next calamity is just a coincidence, really. I don't know if I buy that. You know, since it looks like we still have some time, why don't we split up for a while? Go visit whatever part of the city interests you. After all, we're trying to save this city from the calamity pool that's hanging right above it. Getting to know it on your own terms before you set about defending it can only be a good thing. I wonder if it's actually going to give us a choice. Sounds like a plan to me. Besides, it's just thinking I could use some more information on that giant rain cloud calamity pool. Will you come with me, Horsey? No. I think I'd like to visit Knack's smithy. I could use a good blacksmith to make a magecraft item I've been wanting to try out. I'll go with you then. Curious to see what a fairy smithy's like. Besides, I'm your bodyguard. Smithy, huh? Guess I'll only get in the way if I went along too. In that case, how about sampling the local delicacies with me while we look for a place to stay? Really? Sounds great. I'm with you, Oberon. Then it's settled. We'll be back up here on this street around lunchtime. Oh, and while Horsey shouldn't draw too much attention walking around on his own here, I'd still appreciate you looking out for him in case any of the guards decide to question him, Divincy. Don't worry. If that happens, I'll just pretend I'm Horsey's big sister. Big? That was a scene break, so that's a water break. Like the second I started recording, it got really hot in here. Okay, Norwich sightseeing sounds good and all, but first, there are 2 other things we need to take care of. First, we need to find out everything we can about that dark cloud, the calamity pool hanging above our heads. That includes what kind of harm it's doing now, what kind of harm it's expected to do later, whether it's even possible for us to get rid of it, that sort of thing. The other thing is finding out anything we can about Mashu's where. Well, no, let's just worry about the calamity pool. Guess that one went without saying, huh? Okay, let's start with the stories over on Main Street. We don't have a lot of time, so let's just get in there and ask as many questions as we can, no matter how weird they look at us. Okay. A human girl in black armor? I see humans in armor every day, since the Round Table Army comes here to buy supplies. Never seen a girl with black armor among them. She does sound kind of familiar, though. But hey, never mind that. Now that you're here, why not buy some news about the Shroud of Prophecy? Oh, that's funny. That's what we call situational irony. Oh, wait, never mind. These are both Artoria. Got a story about her battle with Gawain in the Western Ranch, and another about her battle with Tristan in Gloucester. They're both good, trust me. You want to know more? You'll have to cough up the more pounds. I know for sure the Shroud of Prophecy is shown up now. But you could even get rid of the Calamity Pool if she ever decides to come to Norwich. The best cobbler in town. But no, what kind of problem? That's what cobblers sound like. Cobblers, by the way, they don't make cobblestone, they make shoes. For, you know, the uneducated out there. Don't worry, I'm smart, I know this. You want to know what kind of problems we've had since the Calamity Pool showed up? Ain't it obvious? The dang weather. Ho ho ho. That's how he laughs. It's dark, it's windy, and everybody's on edge. Even when you think it's finally gonna start raining, it never does. Remember, that's just how cobblers talk. First, we were all afraid it was gonna rain wars on us or something. Now everything's business as usual. Nobody has any idea what might happen if the Calamity Pool ever does come crashing down on us. I can promise you nobody's ever thought about how we might get rid of it. Morgan's always managed to do something about them when they sprung up in the past. Then she declared she was going to leave Norwich to its fate. Can't even count on that this time. Although, now that you mention it, it's strange. How did the Queen get rid of the Calamity Pools before? A good question. Oh, right here, cafe server. Human girl wearing black armor? I'm assuming the cafe server's a girl. Because only girls have red hair in anime, we all know this. Of course I know about her. She's all the customers been talking about. Except, well, Shiro's best girl, so she's the exception. I don't know the details, but she's famous up in the north. Don't get on my face like that. Let me drop the fries. Not the fries! You really need to keep your servants under better control, miss? Oh, wait. Come to think of it, this was all the rage in Salisbury for a while, wasn't it? Buying a human from a ranch while they're still young and raising them like they're your adopted child. They say free-range humans like that can grow up much better than the ones from our ranch. I thought they didn't have the concept of children. Barber human. Sorry, no. I'm human too. So I don't know anything about the calamities that you do. Never seen one before. They say calamity shows up every 100 years, and every 1,000 years there's a great calamity. We're well past the 2000th year of the Queen's era, right? So everyone in town's afraid it's finally gonna happen. My wife's so anxious about it she can't even help me out in the shop anymore. Every morning she blinds herself, and when her eyes are healed the next morning, she does it again. That's kinda messed up. But don't we just leave Norwich if we're that scared? Believe me, I've considered it. Is there a reason we can't all just pick up and leave? Between you and me. Look at that, never mind. I don't need Spriggan soldiers capturing Wyndham that's been breaking down my door. That's... I wonder what it is. Like, are they being, like, forced to stay? Sorry, but would you mind going somewhere else now? My wife is scared enough as it is. So, okay, there is a reason they're all still here. Well, I guess that's what we should have expected. There's something people could do about the Calamity Pool. Of course they'd already be doing it. It's really a little bit about Mashu. Did we? That's true. Or nobody had heard of her. Now we're at least getting glimmers of recognition. Oh, okay, sure. We'll have to do some more digging in the afternoon. Who knows? Maybe Mashu's a lot closer by than we... Is she gonna just show up right here? Oh, okay, no, it's Ardoria. We're back! Next smithing was incredible! But he can make the kind of magecraft stuff I can't even describe. But he could do it easily, too. And that's a good idea. Be like a fairy burden-style vacuum installation. Only problem is how light we can make it. This that night guy can handle alloy steel, no problem. Might even be able to pull off stainless steel. You two must have had a successful outing if you're still already planning mischief together. We're back, and wow, Witch's rest areas are amazing. You have this thing called a sauna that's really hot, but also really relaxing. The fruit juice they gave us afterwards is maybe the best thing I've ever tasted. If we're gonna spend the night here, we should definitely stay at that inn. Glad you guys all enjoyed yourselves. No rush to find a place to stay tonight, so let's worry about that later. I'm afraid I don't have much to report. Every conversation seems to be complaints about Queen Morgan and hopes for the Child of Prophecy. You know, stuff like, can't wait for the Child of Prophecy to get here. We'd give her a hero's welcome if she showed up. She must be an incredible fairy. Don't know what she looks like, but I better recognize her instantly. Oh yeah, I bet. She must be stronger than Queen Morgan, more beautiful than Lancelot, more imposing than Gawain, and kinder than Tristan. But they knew she was already here. We keep your voice down, Oberon. Don't worry, you've got them all beat. You think so? Is that how it seems to you, Horsey? Well, I guess it's true. I still haven't shown off what I can really do. I mean, I'd better have some kind of hidden power that has yet to reveal itself. Huh? No way! Oh, is this Mashu? She's here! She's really here! Everyone come quick! The Child of Prophecy is here! Huh? Like, still not ready! No, it's... You've got the wrong fairy! No, wait, that's not true either. I know I might not quite look the part, but... Oh, fine, it's true. I am the child of... She came here from Sheffield up north, through the impenetrable Advina. She disposed Boggart the Tyrant. Now she's here to save Norwich, too. It's her, the Child of Prophecy in black armor. Well, hey guys, I think we should go check out, like, the other place while everyone's distracted. Oh, they came with? Oh, Spriggan's here. I thought she left alone with Habitron. Why she got the furry guys with her? Good day, my beloved citizens of Norwich. Please settle down, if you would. You have to do that hand gesture when you talk to this guy. I was planning to announce this at the bell tower with a more appropriate ceremony. But, since you're all here now, I may as well take this moment to introduce you. Indeed, this is the very knight who defeated the three Tomlin at Sheffield, who brought Boggart the Banished to justice. This is the Child of Prophecy, Tomlin Galahad. Just look at all that magical energy. It really is the Child of Prophecy. But why is she with you, Spriggan? Isn't the Child of Prophecy High Queen Morgan's enemy? Seems there's been a misunderstanding. Her Majesty's never once called the Child for the Child of Prophecy's death. Hasn't she? Well, I guess she wanted her captured, huh? If any of you should find her, you were to invite her to Camelot as a proper guest. I don't think that was the exact wording. I forget if they actually wanted Artoria dead or not. Those are the High Queen's own words, delivered directly to myself and my fellow clan heads. So I'm pretty sure he's just gaslighting us. but maybe I'm wrong. This is why I went out to greet her last night upon her arrival from Advena. Since I couldn't risk anything happening to our honored guest, I brought my elite soldiers with me to keep her safe. Oh, so... I guess the Child of Prophecy is going to be taken off to Camelot soon, then? Oh yeah, I guess he wants Camelot safe for himself, huh? Oh no, not at all. I got it there for a second, by the way. That Queen Morgan never said anything about bringing her there immediately. Sometimes I just brush over the fact that I cut it, and sometimes I say it. I'm not for sure if I should or not. Do I just go for the seamless edit, pretend nothing happened, or do I acknowledge it? I don't really know. Wait, did I already say that line? High Queen Morgan never said anything about bringing her there immediately. Oh, he's betting the rules. He's gonna get killed for this. Rest assured, my good people, I take my responsibilities as your elected clan leader very seriously. While I of course have the utmost respect and loyalty for High Queen Morgan, your safety is my top priority, aka he doesn't want to lose the city. Which is why I'll be having Tomlin Galahad stay in my vault castle. Are we gonna break her out? Like right here, or are we gonna let her go? There's no way we let her go, right? Rest assured, the child of prophecy has come to Norwich. We need fear the calamity no longer. So please, my good people, relax and go about your business as usual. The High Queen should have any complaints, but take full responsibility. Oh, yeah, okay. How much is still there? That's the child of prophecy? Really? Have I just been wrong this whole time? Because that would be hugely embarrassing. Imagine it actually is Mashu. Of course not, Artoria. Please have more faith in yourself. I don't know who this Galahad person is, but she has to be either an imposter or the real deal. Right, Horsey? Been traveling with Artoria all this... Horsey? Lady looks the time's just stopped. Just so you know, I will stop you if you just go to the other child's side. That's, quick, look away, go, don't let her see you, she'll get her memories back. What? That's Mashu! That's Mashu? Oh yeah, I guess Oberon never knew what she looked like. Oh crap. Keep cool, Horsey. Go to the plaza now. But are we actually doing something as a character? Oh. I'm surprised to see someone push through the crowd and climb up on the stage while I'm giving a speech. You're not from Norwich, are you, human? If you were, you know exactly what would happen if... No, it's alright, don't worry. Get your briefcase with Emiya and Castoria out and just throw it on the ground like Toko does. I know we canonically don't have that briefcase anymore, but it was cool. No threat whatsoever. At least I'm pretty sure we don't have it. But then looks of you, you're not from Britain, are you? Then you must be the one barrel. Move aside, I'm not here for you. Oh? Then who are you here for? You, of course, Mashu! She's gonna like remember us the second she sees us, or? Mashu? How do you know that name? I don't think we've ever met before. Okay, use a command cell. Oh, right. Went by that name in Sheffield, so I guess word must have spread. Yes, I'm Mashu, Knight of Sheffield, also known as the Child of Prophecy. Oh no, does this mean she's lost her memories too? How did, like, we gained our memories back like pretty much right away once Oberon suggested something, right? Was that him using magic, or... I don't know. As freaking said, I came here to rid Norwich of the calamity. Can't promise I'll be completely successful, I swear I'll fight as hard as I can. Any support you can offer would be greatly appreciated. Wonderful. Just this sort of announcement I'd expect to hear from the Child of Prophecy. My people shall be able to sleep much more easily tonight. Oh, does he know that she's not the Child of Prophecy? Now then, we'd best be on our way. Can have him stand down now, guards. Yes, sir. Alright, that's enough from you. Consider yourself lucky you didn't even get punched. Wait, could I talk to him for just a little? Sorry, Tomlin Galahad. I must really be getting back to the castle now. Here you are, a special carriage fit for the Child of Prophecy to... Oh? Why are you crying, my dear? Something wrong? Huh? Oh gosh, I am, aren't I? Not sure why either. Someone in Norwich's suit must have gotten in your eyes. Happens all the time here. Now come, Child of Prophecy. Must be tired after your journey. I can assure you that my castle is the safest place in all of Britain. Guards, keep an eye on that human. See him going anywhere alone, bring him in. Rough him up if you want. Just don't kill him. That boy is one of the High Queen's guests, too. Having him in our custody can only give us more leverage. She's really just getting away? We're not fighting? Okay. This is too close for comfort. Can't believe you went right up to Spriggan like that. He's the head of the Earth Clan and the Lord of Norwich. So that girl he had with him who he claimed was the Child of Prophecy. You're saying that was Mashu? Yep. Absolutely. Even at this distance, I could tell it was her. Though I don't know why she's calling herself the Child of Prophecy. Why she didn't react to Horsey? Wait, yes I do? It's the Nameless Woods. I managed to avoid losing my sense of self thanks to my unique memory capacity settings. But in Mashu's case, there's a very high chance she's suffering from the same temporary amnesia Horsey and Artoria had. Horsey got his memory back pretty quickly, right? So why is the shield girl still missing hers? I'm not sure. Maybe she ended up getting some kind of powerful position before she could remember who she really is? Till I get a chance to examine her myself, can't say anything for sure. Still, at least we know she's alright. Yes, that's very true, Horsey. So Mashu's just gonna be chumming it up with all the lords while we're down here, You know, just in the streets. Pretty taken aback to see people call her the child of prophecy. But aside from that, the fact that she's alive and here in Norwich is the best news we could ever hope for. Yep, Spriggan may have beaten us to the punch. Also looks like he's giving her the royal treatment. So all we have to do is create an opportunity to talk to her. It'll only be a matter of time. In the meantime, our current most pressing problem is... line. I know. Our unexpected company. Oh. You there with a human. You're all suspected of criminal activity. Come with us. Dreaders, this one will execute your sentence here and now. Spriggan soldiers. What should we do, everyone? Kill them. Take them down, of course. Right, Horsey? You know it. We're not letting them stop us now. Don't incapacitate them. Kill them. Murder. That's probably a bad idea. Or is it? Okay, I'm glad I brought an AoE archer. Yep, my game crashed. 0 AP, okay. Probably only gonna do, like, it depends on how long this is. Like, 1 or 2 more. Because that first section was actually pretty lengthy. I'm okay with, like, the second half of this being longer. I want, like, all, like, the climax to be in one video, right? And here comes another wave. Form a square around Horsey. Don't get caught out alone or they'll pick us off one at a time. Hey, that makes sense. They're definitely stronger than I am. I'll say. They might not be as bad as the soldiers in Olympus. They're still ridiculously tough. Guess that's fairies for you. Okay, let's try a flash bomb spell. Alright, I used it up at Nax. What did you do at Nax? Even more of them. Now they've got to spin down on both sides. Who's our DS? The Count of Monte Cristo's gonna show up and save us. Good, those MPs must have heard the commotion. You there, cut off their escape route. It's over for you. Prepare to feel the wrath of Lord Spray. Huh? You're right, it's over. For you! This area belongs to the Norwich Merchants Association. Lord Spriggan's private soldiers have no authority here. You're the ones breaking the law. Why, yay for capitalism, everyone, by the way. What do you humans think you are? What firm do you belong to, huh? Part of a provisional militia formed by every firm that was reinstated to help deal with the calamity pool. Financier. Is that I don't know how to say that. It's the Count. Need I say more? You've got the Count backing you? Dang it. Fine. We'll take our leave for now. This isn't over, MP. Mark my words. Good that they took their injured and left, but... yeah. You guys are Norwich soldiers too, right? Why do you help us? We don't know why we were given these orders either. All we know is that you, and you, me? Who's the other you? And me? Oh, okay, don't see. That's right. Count asked us to extend you an invitation to his mansion. I mean, I guess both Chaldea servants make, well, Chaldea people. Any friend of the Count is a friend of ours. We hope you'll pay him a visit if you have the time. City would like to give you all a special welcome as the true saviors of Norwich. I can assure you... Yo! Count Pepperon is a man of his... They mentioned his name. It's Pepperoncino. I've missed him so much. Count Pepperon is a man of his word. Huh? Count Pepperon? It's him! And he's making... I missed him so much. Of course it was me, hon. Ooh, long time no see, Horsey. Another night call. What? Whoa, hang on. Oh my, what's this now? You're already paddling around with 2 new cuties since the last time I saw you, star. My goodness, what's with the blue lipstick? Fate just loves you, hun. Yeah, Fate, you're in order, really does. But, wait, why did it go all the way up? I've got local girls fawning all over you as well as Mashi. Oh, what is it Pepperancy now? You really made a name for yourself, huh? Almost didn't recognize... what am I saying? Not some starving crow. Of course I recognize you. The difference is you're seething even more now. Huh, you know this man too, Morimasa? Maybe you can introduce me then. Just got Morimasa and another beautiful man with him too. Who is that, I wonder? Sorry, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Count Pepperon, the fabulous, charismatic designer who arrived at Fairy Britain like a comet. And built a brand to rival the Knocker Company in only a month. The Knocker Company? That's a name. But we can let bygones be bygones and focus here and now, Muramasa. Oh, and you are? I see. So you're Count Pepperon. It's an honor to meet you. I'm Oberon the Fairy King, serving on proper human history side. Oh my, Oberon? From A Midsummer Night's Dream? Oh, how wonderful! You're just like I always imagined you. Think you and I are gonna get along swimmingly. I love his facial expressions. Just look at how similar our names are. Pepperon, Oberon. It's like we've got a talent running in our very veins. I guess they do both end with on. Do you really know this person, Horsey? He's my best friend. He doesn't seem like an ordinary human in multiple ways. Pepe's a great guy. What an honor to know you trust me so much, Horsey. Okay, I'll start with my story. After all, I'm sure you must be on the edge of your seats wondering why I'm here in Fairy Britain. But you're going after Beryl, right? How I came into possession of such a fabulous mansion? Not really, no. Came here to kill Beryl in revenge for what he did to Kristaria. You'd have arrived a month or two ahead of us, around the time we were dealing with Limbo's nonsense. Then you used your knowledge of proper human history to give yourself an edge as a designer. It's been that long since Hankyo? The timeline's all weird now that it's not taking place in, like, true time. No, you're high on your own success and have everyone calling you Count Pepperon. Is that about right, Horsey? Got it in one. Does Da Vinci not like Pepe? Well, thanks for stealing my thunder there, Da Vinci. You're a huge help. I'm surprised you nailed the barrel angle, too. Do you really seem the caring type? I guess I do. Not quite sure how to feel about that. Oh gosh, all that trust you have in me is gonna make life hard for me as a crypter. Oh? You're still counting yourself as one of those? Kristaria already cut ties with a foreign god. Or rather, Jodiger's never really on her side to begin with. Since you're always on Kristaria's side, thought you'd give up on being a crypter back at Olympus. But it's not that simple. Besides, David's still out there. Oh yeah, kinda forgot about him. Anyway, this is the whole other thing. You know, I don't know what David's deal is. I still, like, I've mainly avoided Lost Boat 7 spoilers. So I don't even know if, like, he dies or if he just, you know, joins us or what. Anyway, well, I guess those aren't mutually exclusive, huh? They're like Ophelia and Hinako. And I mean, I wouldn't say Kristaria joined us, but he died too. I mean, I guess Hinako joined us post-death, so I guess she was a crypto, well, kind of till the end. I'm not doing this for Woldheim, I'm doing it for me. As a member of Team A, I feel it's my duty to tie up all these loose ends. On another note, how's your battle with Woldheim, Horsey? Was it fun? Or was it grueling? Both, really. Kristaria was one heck of a master. The one time Guro canonically curses. I see. Okay, now I want to hear all about you guys. I forget, was he not there at all? Like, where was he during the end of Olympus? I don't remember. And how did he get out? Did Kirei take him out? Or did Kirei take Kadak out? What can you tell me about the current situation in Chaldea? There's nothing there. Maybe that's a good stopping point. We're like, remember that my game crashed, so I can't say your exact time. We're like 30 minutes in, right? 30, 40? And Norwich is about 90-ish minutes. That's not including fight scenes though, so that's tough. I'm cool with the hour-long finale, in quotation marks. So yeah, I think I'll cut it there, just because I don't know if, you know, stuff is gonna start next time or not. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.